Hello. So, yes, we'll be starting now. And so, for today, the meeting is going to be divided into mostly three parts. And so, the first part will be going over this week's and the past week's levels questions for levels 1 and 2. And then the second part will be going over the questions from this week's quest levels 3 and 4. And then the final part of the lecture will just take up the remainder of the hour, and it will basically be a problem making session this time. And so in the future, it will usually fall under this kind of categorization. Basically, just each hour will always in the future will always be split into these three parts. And so, and the third part will sometimes be just problem writing sessions, and other times will be a guest lecture. And so next week will be basically the same thing, except that there will most likely be a guest lecture next week.
Okay, so I'm gonna do this week's level 1 and 2, and then last week's level 1 and 2. So this week's level 1, you have 24 distinct candies, and everybody has to have at least one. So we could do complementary counting. So I'm sorry, I think I got cut off. So basically, if one person gets 0 candies, then for the 24 candies, you share them among the 3 people, and you have 4 ways to pick the number of person who has 0. So this is for one person has 0. If 2 people have 0, that is 4 choose 2 ways to pick the 2 people, and you split the candies among 2 people. And for 3, it is 4 choose 3, which is 4 times and times 1. So when we complementary count, we know the total number of ways to choose is 4 to the 24, and we subtract the 1, and that includes both of these as well. So we have to add this, which makes it, and this has been counted and then subtracted, so we need to add it again. Oh no, wait, so yeah, we need to add it, but we're subtracting, so it's subtraction. Yours were 6 positive factors. I think it's lively. I guess you could just list it out. This is the smallest, and the next smallest would be this, and 3 squared times 5 is going to be larger than 2 squared times 5, and 3 squared times 5 is also going to be greater than 2 squared times 7. And alright, I forgot to mention. So 6 factors means 2 times 3 or 5. Or I mean 6. So this is a squared times b okay. So so there's 2 circles with the same center. This one has radius 1 and this one has radius 2. And so there's a tangent, and if we draw the perpendicular, I'm bad at drawing, sorry. Okay, so imagine that that's perpendicular. So we connect these and form right triangles. This is a right angle, and this is a right angle, and this has radius length 1. This has radius length 2, and by Pythagorean theorem, this has length root 3, and this is also length 2. So this is length 3. So the length of the chord is 2 root 3. Okay. Last question. Find the radius of the circle that passes through all 3 points of a triangle of the 13, 14, 15 triangle. I'm pretty sure. Well, that just described asking for what the circumradius is. So, so we have this equation because it's a formula, and so A, B, C is 13, 14, 15. And the area of the 13, 14, 15 right triangle is 84. So, that is to the, no, okay. So, that is 7, and then this is 42, and then this is 6. And we multiply it by 4 both sides. So this is 24. So 13 times 15 equals 24. So the answer is 13 times 15 out of 24, which is 65 out of 8. Okay.